Guys, I want to apologize for a few things. If it seemed like if I feel really angry during the recording this video, not only I was doing this 3 times, but my friends were blowing up my phone, and it got really, really annoying. And I was just trying to make a video for y'all, and I apologize. And I also want to apologize for a few other things as well. The Japanese theme the original theme season for season 3 is no longer going to be happening at this current moment. But we have the new map. We are going straight to a new map, and that's why it's called Reborn. So you guys are wondering what's going on with that whole situation. The memory issues are really bad on the other map, and I can't add anything, so that's why you didn't really see no consistent update with season 2, which I really hate that is the way how the season was gonna work. I really hate that. So since now I have a lot of memory, somewhat a lot of memory I can work with, then I can do way more on this map than I could on the last map. Are you guys ready to see the new map? Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Alright. There's a few new mechanics that I added, which this is the first time in Nola Royale history or mythical history, either way, that I added a spawn island to the game. This and the little custom mini battle bus, but this is not the. Why is it floating in the air like that? I did not notice that. Okay, well, we're definitely fixing that. We'll just put that there for now. Don't matter. Okay, we got these guys. So you wondering why is these crystals over here? We're about to go into the ruins POI as the first POI. And here's all the new stuff we added. You can collect ammo right over here. A sidearm. What is it called? Sidearm pistol. And then we got the material wood, metal, and brick. Or wood, brick, metal. And then we got the rift to go. So there's 2 ways to get onto the island. You can use the stream to get up to the island, or you can use the rift to goes. And then you can of course get shields and a medkit just in case. I think for sake, I'm just gonna be taking this. It does take a little while, but as long as you stand still, you will be fine. It goes in multiple different directions, so you just gotta stay still with the map entirely. And then you're about to get to, yep, right here. That's a pretty cool mechanic, if I do say so myself. And then we are going to be going to our first new POI. Hold on, real quick. What is it? Right here. Okay. I do have different graphics this time. And our first POI is the point. The point, it does look like a very lazy version of the Spire, but that's kind of the whole thing. It's supposed to be like my own version of the Spire, with the Japanese referencing last season, or the original theme of this season. But going up here, you can, pretty cool if I do say so myself. It looks like a gold ball, but it's chrome all the way around the side. And then that's pretty much it for this POI. There's not really any structures, just a bunch of like trees, and well, these are kind of similar to the Spire things on the map last Fortnite season anyway. But I kind of made my own version of them. We have a couple of places where they have them. but this was before the spires were added, so. And then we got an axe right here randomly. I just put this here because I feel like there needed to be more character on this side of the island. A little wooden cabin. What is it? House type of thing. And we got wooden cabin, and then we got more sheds that my friend did help me out with. Shout out Jacob for that. And we got the next POI, which this does go into the snow biome. We got restored or Rusco remains. So we got the main theater place is still kind of mostly the same, but then when we go to the bottom part, it's completely kind of like dusty. It's kind of like the original Risky Reels from season 4 of chapter 1 of Fortnite. And then we have the snow area over here and everything. We have mostly everything that was original in the POI still here. We got, but things are switched around, so it's not the same spot. We got the Guts Bomb shop still here. We got the little drive-through area still here. The little fish stick area is still here. The vans are still here. And then we got the theater driveway still here in this POI. And then we have a couple little like landscapes, like these guys right here. Why is it flooding like that? Okay. I'll fix that. Okay. I think that's good enough. And then we have some old references to the old island. And is the lighthouse, the snowman, all the stuff in the loophole is right there too now. We got some OG references to the old map here too, with some of the pirate ship and stuff right there. Then we got Mega's restaurant. This is the restaurant that my friend made. It's not bad. I feel like it could have been a little bit better, but you know, it's whatever. He wanted to do this, so I'm like, okay. And then I added the complex, which this was supposed to be the original season 4 POI, one of the original season 4 POIs, but it's not like going, like they're not going. So it's two like organizations working together to defeat or to stop, make it the point as corrupted. And then we got Lush Lake, or Lush Lake right here, a kind of like the Japanese type style, like training underground POI over here. The Lush biome. The Lush biomes, there's not a lot to it. With the wooden cabin still there too. A little bit of mountains. With the complex, it's not really too much that has changed with the complex, but technically it is a new POI. With this is going to the live event at the end of this season. And then the Mega Bear, or the bear head, is still here, or is here now. Another one of them spire thing. The hut. Oh, here's the wooden bow from the original map, or from the original Nola map, right there too. And then we got another new POI over here on this side, lavish layer. One half of the POI is like, most of the POI is a town, like residence type POI. Basketball court, gas station, houses, ice cream, stuff like that. Just basic stuff, you know, just a basic town POI. With the custom-made road, you never seen me do a custom-made road before. I learned that from, I'm not gonna say, well, I just learned that myself. And then we have the layer POI, which is technically supposed to be the museum. It's similar to the POI from last season, but it's like a museum now with season 2, season 1 stuff, upcoming season in the future could be. Not gonna tell you all that yet. The lighthouse. Then we have the, where is it? Up top. These are all references to either last theme or like just multiple other seasons. Okay. My bad, guys. I had to open my door for my cat. And then we got the Japanese POI, or Japanese stuff that I was gonna work on last season, but gonna be in the future, so I guess this is teasing another season just like the one at the bottom, I guess. And then we got kind of still season 2, basically, but it's like a mythical as well over here. And then we got something else I'm gonna show you guys. Wow, 11 minutes? Wow, okay. This is gonna be a long video. And then we kind of have like the same references from last time, but this was just added here. I don't know. That might have been added like for the Mythical 2 reference, like Rumble Reels or something. We got wooden little things. This wasn't a POI initially, but it was, or let's just say it was going to be a POI initially, but it's not. Just to have more character into it. And then we got these little wooden farmer type cabins or whatever. Got the little tunnels so you can actually enter inside the POI, or used to. And then we got my friend's house. Even though I got really mad at my friend for not like finishing like the map, or finishing up his parts of the map like he was supposed to, because he was working with me anyway on the map, but it's mostly my map and I built everything. And this is all the interior that I have done. He's doing like the actual build of the house, but I did all the interior and everything in it. So, I mean, it worked out either way. I mean, it's still a good house to have. It's a beachside house. So there's multiple of these guys everywhere, but these used to be on my older maps that you guys remember. But we just brought them back. And then where are we going next? Fiery Fields, yep. Here we go. The little campsite over here with the same guys again I just told you guys about. But Fiery Fields is relatively a smaller POI. It's probably the smallest on the map, one of the smallest at least, with a couple little buildings, like 2 fields, a vault here too. So there's a couple of vaults on the map that you can go to. Some of them will have a boss, some of them won't have a boss. Like for example, Fiery Fields doesn't have a boss. And we have brought the weapon benches to the game, or brought them to next season as well. The apples. Oh yeah, hold on. I know I'm talking way too fast. That's my fault, guys. But this is the new chest model. Yes, I know it's ugly, but this is the only way how I can make it like fit in, and I can try to get weapons out of it. So I mean, I guess it works out either way. And then we got the actual farm POI finishing up over here with the technology. This was a secret base for the original Season 4 POI as well. And this is one of the original Season 4 POIs as well. Those two was going to be the storyline POIs, but they're tied into one POI now. They're not tied into one POI, like, well, separately, but it's like the same people, kind of. And then I think that's pretty much it for Fiery Fields. Not too much going on there. But I do have another little mini reference. The robots right here yes, we added these guys. These guys are pretty cute. And then we got the book that I was alluding to last season, but now it has actual design on it, like from last season and Japanese themed season that's going to be happening at some point. And then the mountain right here, just ignore that. That will be for next season. The little mountain right there. Another kind of like spire type thing right over here. Waterfall right here. Just basic stuff around the map. There's not a lot, like on the outer skirts. There's another one of these wooden cabin type houses. And then this is the last POI, if I'm right? Yes. This is Timber Town. This is kind of the newest street POI that I built. This reminds me of sort of like Crime City. And we do have press back again with the pizza restaurants. It's very basic. It's not as much this time, but it's just press. It's not plaza or nothing like that. And then we have the McGuffin stores, I meant to say. I thought this was a really cool build I did. This was a bookshop and a coffee shop. So while you're grabbing a book, purchasing a book, or just renting the book, or whatever you do, then you can sit here and drink some coffee or eat a donut or eat some bagels or whatever. And we do have cars on the map as well. A couple of gas stations that do actually work. And then we got Slap Juice, the Slap Juice area. This is one of the quickest ways to actually get heals. And there's only one of these guys on the map, so be careful. I just laid this guy right here. I think I'm going to use this for something, but I just left it here. I guess I'm just going to leave it there now. So why not? Then we got a couple of the houses, like interiors. That's not like that. A lot of the interiors are from like the newer stuff. Mesh with some of the older type style builds as well, like restrooms and stuff. But yeah, oh wait, hold on, I have one more thing to show you. So this store isn't open yet, but this will be a Christmas store either for this upcoming season, or this season, or next season. So we'll open this store up as an update, and that will be a Christmas update. So, what do you guys, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching the video. I know I've been talking a lot during this video, but if you want to go play my map, my name is Mythical, or Mythical, whatever you want to call me, Mythical 2561 on Xbox or on Epic Games. So that's pretty much it for me. My name is Mythical 2561, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.